Unlike traditional applications like Facebook and Twitter that are centralized and run on servers owned by a company or organization, DApps are built on decentralized blockchain networks and run on computers of users who use them. This means that DApps are often more secure and transparent than traditional applications, as they're not controlled by a single entity and they cannot be easily hacked or shut down. DApps can be used for a wide range of purposes, from managing digital assets and executing smart contracts to providing decentralized social networks and even marketplaces. While they also have the potential to disrupt many industries by enabling more transparent and efficient transactions and empowering users to take more control of their data and digital assets. So in this video, we're going to explain exactly what a DApp or decentralized application is, how they work, and why they might hold the key to the future of technology. So let's get into it. If you didn't know, my name's Brandon, welcome back, and thank you for taking your time to just check out this video. So first we're going to go over some benefits of DApps, and then we're going to go and cover the different types of them, including a bunch of specific examples. The first thing that you need to know is that smart contract networks like Ethereum are designed to enable the development and deployment of decentralized applications, or DApps. So this means a blockchain like Bitcoin, it cannot utilize DApps. Bitcoin was designed only to allow the sending of its native coin. Ethereum, however, it can utilize something that's called smart contracts, which is code that makes up a program so that it can be ran and do more complicated things. If you're not familiar with what a smart contract is, I'm working on the video. It's complicated, but I promise you it's coming soon and you're gonna love it. So but in short, what they do is they allow two people to make an agreement written in code so they don't have to trust a third party to follow through, and they can just simply trust the code. Another benefit is that since the code is out there to be run, it is what it is. It can be an open source, which means that anyone can look at the code. This allows a lot more trust to be given to the application, and lawyers don't really have to get involved in that type of thing. The code is the code, that's what it is. So with larger centralized corporations, we really can't look at how they make suggestions of who we might know or what might be a good friend suggestion, or even know where we're traveling without even knowing that we're going there. But with any smart contract, we can actually look at the code and see how it works, and this is a big benefit over centralized applications or even corporations. So next, DApps are censorship resistant, and this is a fancy way of saying that they don't have to answer to governments or corporations or even specific people. If the smart contract is coding to do something and it's triggered, nobody can stop it. Naturally, this is good and it's bad. But it's really important for financial applications. This way, nobody can control the money, and in history's governments that have done a lot of bad things have done control over their citizens' money. There have also been cases where Facebook or Twitter can actually ban or censor certain people based on their views or opinions. So a decentralized application will not allow this unless it's written into it. Another big benefit of decentralized applications is that they essentially never go offline. There's never been a time where there's been times where large servers go down, maybe due to a bug or there's an outage or simply they just don't work. It's usually for a short period of time because there's a lot of money involved, but technically the government could come in and just shut them down. So since DApps run on the blockchain, they'll actually never go down because they're run by hundreds or maybe even thousands of computers all around the world, and for all of them to go out at the same time, it'd practically be impossible. Now that you know what makes DApps so cool, let's get into some examples. So first off, let's start off with financial DApps. There are actually many decentralized applications that provide a way for people to invest in something called Decentralized Finance, DeFi. Decentralized Finance is a new monetary protocol that uses blockchain to allow investors to do new things, and even some old things with their money with a ton of new benefits. So let's go over some ways DApps may use your money, or how you may use your money in DApps. So number one, we have borrowing and lending. So there's many platforms, but the most popular I feel like is Aave, and Aave is a platform that allows users to deposit their Ethereum tokens to certain smart contracts, And whenever you deposit these coins and tokens, you actually receive an interest rate on them, allowing you to basically invest with all of them. So they also let you like borrow tokens, but borrowing and lending is for another video, and I just want to provide enough information for each video without, overwhelming anyone, right? So because we're still just learning here. So without going into too much of depth, that you can borrow at different interest rates, and you can even create specific margin positions. So number 2 is providing liquidity. So providing liquidity is actually a very complicated subject, but we're gonna, just to make it simple and short, there's not much money in all these tokens out there to trade. So what investors can do is they can come along, they can buy these tokens and invest in them in what's called a liquidity pool, which allows other people to trade back and forth using these tokens, and the traders will pay a small fee, which will allow the investors to earn a return for their investment. So it's a win-win for everyone. Number 3, we have exchanges or DEXs, decentralized exchanges. Now, as I mentioned, allowing traders to find a way to actually buy and sell their tokens is one of the issues in decentralized finance world. Exchanges are decentralized applications that allow traders to take some of their tokens and trade them for another token, usually with really low fees, almost instantaneously, and without needing any background checks or identification verification. All right, next we have game DApps, right? So I feel that there's a few worth mentioning. I did a short on this recently. This is like my favorite. So number 1 is CryptoKitties. So CryptoKitties is a decentralized application that allows you to buy these cute little kitties. Technically what you're buying is an NFT data or rights to a certain token that represents the kitty. You can breed these kitties, you can rent them, you can sell them, and believe it or not, you can even make a profit on some of these kitties that, are older or, more rare breeds. And yeah, I have a few CryptoKitties. All right, so number 2 is something called Intergalactic Football. Intergalactic Football is a game where you own and you manage your own football club. I'm not talking about actual football, I'm talking about soccer. And you can buy and sell players, you can set up your team's tactics and compete in leagues and win rewards. And to be fair, this is a game, but it technically hugs the line of sports betting and fantasy football kind of blended together. Number 3 is basically, it's gambling. There's a huge list of blockchain gambling websites out there that are technically decentralized applications. I participate in a few. There are DApps that allow you to play games like poker, slots, roulette, and even simpler games. Our next category is marketplaces. So number 1 is, I'm gonna go back to CryptoKitties again, and even though we put CryptoKitties in the game category, it can go into the marketplace too. The prices of some of these CryptoKitties have skyrocketed, and their DApp that allows you to buy and sell these NFT kitties is paving the way for mass adoption of NFTs. Number 2 is OpenSea. So OpenSea and Launchpad, they're 2 marketplaces for other NFTs that allow you to buy, sell, and even create new NFTs that you can specifically sell on their platform, and their applications facilitate the process and allow the interaction with the blockchain. So an everyday person can participate in this. They can make their own NFTs if they want. And then lastly, as an example for the marketplace app, we have eGifter. I'm a big person with this. So eGifter, which allows you to just buy things using your crypto. The main products consist basically of like gift cards, and you can think of it as just a quick swap on an exchange type thing, and they actually will deliver it for you, and it's really quick. So remember, whenever you buy your stuff, with crypto in the United States, you're technically supposed to report it. You have to pay taxes on that. This isn't financial advice, but I'm just kind of telling you the rules. So just something to think about. Hopefully that wasn't too much and you enjoy. If you guys have any comments, you want to let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and most of all, as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day, guys.